Hello guys, I've just woken up from an amazing dream, and before I forget it, I'm going to document it all like this. It started out at a friend's house. He was having some kind of party and they were going to go into town afterwards, but I was like, nah, I don't want that, I'll just go home. So I walked home, but then went into a pub for some reason, and I was stood in line for a drink, and as I was stood there, a guy came over to me and just sort of started rubbing up against me, and I was a bit awkward. I was like, well, maybe he doesn't know I'm there or something. And then he started trying to kiss me, so I sort of pushed him away. He's like, oh, what you want, mate? What? And at this point, he pulled out a knife and he stabbed me a couple of times. I was like, ah! And I ran away, and I got outside and I looked into my pocket, and my phone had been like smashed up. I was really upset about this. I started pulling the phone apart, and every time I did, these little electrical wires would come out and latch onto my skin and electrocute me. It was really painful. And the last of which sort of latched onto my nose, and I punched myself in the face, and suddenly my nose started swelling up. I wasn't happy about this, and I was like, right, I'm going to go back in there and sort it out. Because somehow all the evidence of the fight was on the phone, and that was destroyed, so my only chance was to talk to him face to face, like, I don't know, a decent person. But I couldn't find the place. At this point I started hopping around the place, jumping higher and higher with each jump, trying to find where I had been. Now at this stage I was aware that I must have been in a dream, because this only ever happens in dreams. Now I can't emphasize how cool this is. Like in dreams, it's low gravity, but I also have really strong hands, so I can like put my hand on something and pull myself around it. It's really cool when you go down spiral staircases that way, just using your hands. Now while I was flying through the air, it dawned on me that this doesn't happen in real life, and that I must be in a dream. And then I almost immediately forgot that I was and carried on with the dream. The gravity was getting weaker, and everyone was looking at me. I was like, yeah, I'm so cool jumping like this. Eventually I found Camacho, another cubicle brother, and I was like, alright mate, where's this pub that I was in? And he was like, oh, it's just over there. I looked around and it was just behind me. So I walked back in to find the guy. By this point, my face was really swollen. Like the whole of my nose was bright purple. I was like a clown. And I was asking everybody, where's this guy who stabbed me? And nobody would pay attention. They're like, oh, you're really ugly. But one woman really liked ugly people who'd been punched in the face. And she came over to me. I was like, oh, I'll tell you. But then she started rubbing up against me. And I was like, I really need to know where this guy is. And she was really enjoying it at this point. I felt a bit rude interrupting her. But eventually she was like, oh, he's just over there. So I went over there and talked to him. And, I was like, well, you smashed my phone and, there was a big misunderstanding. I want you to pay for it. But at this point he pulled out a flute and was like, I summon the devil. And at that moment, this guy, kind of like Darth Vader, but a big black shroud with a huge club, appeared. And he sort of smashed the guy over the face, killing him instantly. Which I guess solved one of my problems, but then I had to deal with the devil himself. And he started swinging this club around inside a club. Just got how cool that is. It was killing people left, right and centre, and I was there dodging it. It was like a quick time event, and I went up these stairs and I had to dodge him some more, and then I had a choice to make. Q to jump through a plate glass window, or E to crouch underneath the child's play area. I did so, and I pulled myself under, and he was just there smashing up my legs. They were just pulp by the end of it. But I had survived. I looked back at him from across the child's play area and he was like, well, I can't get you there. And he just disappeared. Me, with my smashed up legs, I dragged myself downstairs, out of the front door, and Martin Freeman was there eating a hot dog. And he was like, Philip, there are two kinds of people in life. There are people like me who will never achieve anything. And then there are people like you. You are the real hero. And then he walked off. This has got to be one of the largest, most coherent, and most epic dreams I've ever had. Thank you for letting me share it with you.